There's a strange truth about life that we rarely let ourselves think about. Right now, in this very ordinary moment, you are living something you will one day miss. Not the big milestones, not the vacations or the celebrations. We're talking about this quiet evening, this regular Tuesday, this version of your life that feels unfinished, uneventful, maybe even a little frustrating. One day, you'll look back and wish you could have just one more day like this one. We spend so much of our lives waiting for the weekend, waiting for the promotion, waiting for the relationship to feel easier, the body to feel stronger, the bank account to feel safer. We tell ourselves that real life, the good part, starts later, once things settle down, once we figure it out. But here's what we don't see while we're waiting. This is the footage. This is the part that becomes the memory. The mundane morning where you made coffee and talked to no one. The drive to work you complained about. The dinner at the same small table, with the same people, talking about nothing important. These are not the empty scenes before your real life begins. They are your real life. We rarely recognize an ordinary day as precious while we're still inside it. It's only from a distance, years later, that it turns golden. Think about the people who are currently just around, the ones who feel permanent because they've always been there. A parent's voice on the phone, a friend who always answers. Unremarkable, familiar. We don't treat these presences as fragile because they don't feel fragile. They feel like the background of our life, not the main event. But presence is never guaranteed to last. People move, people change. People leave, in every sense of that word. One day, you may find yourself replaying an ordinary conversation you didn't think twice about at the time, wishing only for 5 more minutes of something you assumed would always be available. This isn't meant to frighten you. It's meant to wake you up gently, to notice who is with you right now, while noticing is still free. This might be the hardest part to believe. Some of what's bothering you right now will one day feel like something you'd give anything to have back. The chaos of a small apartment before you had more space, the exhausting stage of raising young children, the uncertainty of building something new, a business, a skill, a version of yourself, before it worked. These seasons are hard while you're in them, but hard is not the same as wasted. Years later, people often describe their most difficult chapters with something close to tenderness, because struggle, it turns out, is also where life was happening. We're not saying to enjoy pain for its own sake. We're saying the discomfort you're rushing to escape may be part of a season you'll eventually look back on with surprising affection. So much of our unhappiness doesn't come from our actual life. It comes from comparing our actual life to an imagined better one that hasn't arrived yet. We postpone joy until conditions are ideal, but conditions are rarely ideal. There will always be a next problem, a next delay, a next reason to keep waiting. What if instead we let today be enough? Not perfect, not finished, but enough to notice, enough to be grateful for, enough to actually live inside of. This doesn't mean ignoring real problems or pretending everything is fine. It means holding both truths at once. Things can be hard, and this can still be a life worth being present for. Try this, just for today. As you move through your ordinary hours, pause once or twice and ask yourself a quiet question. Is this a day I might miss someday? Not because it's extraordinary, because it's yours, because it's happening only once. Notice the light in the room. Notice the voice of someone you love. Notice your own breathing, your own strength, the simple fact that you are here, living a life that one day, from a distance, will look far more beautiful than it feels right now. You may not be living your worst days. You may be living days you'll spend years wishing you could return to. So, before you wish for a different life, take a moment to appreciate the one you have. We hope this brought you a little peace today. If this channel feels like a place where you can slow down for a few minutes, consider subscribing. We share videos like this every week, gentle reminders to live with more presence and less waiting. There's more here for you.